I started out a junior in high school. You know, I was one of those kids that really didn't think that books and college was going to go my way and be my thing that I was going to do. So I went ahead and signed up for welding. Really enjoyed putting two pieces of metal together. About the first week, I kind of was thinking, you know, this is hard, it's complicated, not for me. But with Jackson and Reno, you know, pushed me by my side to go and keep moving forward, I decided to stick with it for another 2 years. Reno and Jackson, they saw something in me that I couldn't say any of my other teachers saw in me. They pushed me, they saw what type of kid I was, and you know, they let me know that I had a bright future in this trade of work, in this line of work. And it was kind of, you know, like a dad to a son level. They just kept pushing me and, you know, wouldn't let me be late to class the next morning. They'd make sure I was here every day. Jackson stayed in touch with me throughout, you know, school and then after school even. And that just kind of, it's a one-on-one teaching moment.
I feel like we're family here. Like once I have each student I have is one of my kids. I consider them my kids and I will until the day I die.
When I got here and within the first month, this is something that I knew I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I wanted to make a career out of it. So when I found that out, when I found out I want to do this for the rest of my life, I started going home. I was practicing at home. You come in every morning and if you're like me, you just want to try and do better and do better and do better. And that just keeps pushing you to come in.
I think that in here, the welding is a little bit different than other programs because each kid's on their own individual area, where how far they're getting, and we got to work with them individually. We actually have checklists that you have to do all the welds, but it all depends on how far you go and how far you can make it. We do bring in projects so you can do some hands-on, real-world experience.
Here you do nothing but structural, and 90% of your jobs out there, your good paying jobs, are going to be stick welding, structural. We did blueprints class. Blueprints got me through Hobart, and out on my very first job, my first weld test, come along a paper blueprint class. So if I wouldn't have been able to do that here, I wouldn't be able to understand it better at Hobart, and I definitely wouldn't be able to do it for a job. It's been nothing but great. Great money for my age, and I've gotten to see the world all over the country. I shouldn't say the world, all over the country, making good money and meeting some very good people that I'd like to stay in contact with. I would have never thought of welding to be in my future if it wasn't for this class.